Tanya Steele, editor-in-chief of Epicurious.com, and you're watching Around the World in 80 Dishes. Today we're going to Egypt, and we're going to make Ful Medames. And it's a fava bean dish that's going to be shown to me by my friend here, Charles Rascoll. So, Charles, thank you so much for showing me a dish I've never tried.
My pleasure.
And I hear it's a very traditional dish in Egypt, is that correct?
It's about as traditional as it can get. They'll eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And of course, it's made from the fava bean, which is very important. That that area of the world is where the fava bean came from.
Oh,
so
it is?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I hear that this dish is kind of as old as the pharaohs.
Well,
basically.
That's what they say. I don't know.
Who knows whether it's true or not? But it kind of makes sense because this is essentially like a fava bean mash.
Yeah,
essentially.
it is.
Right?
It's a real peasant dish, but it's very nutritious, and you can do a lot with it.
That's
it's
right.
very versatile.
It's high protein
It's
and a lot of fiber and all that kind of good stuff.
Exactly.
And these are the fava beans themselves?
Those are baby fava beans.
I see.
And there's something very important about them. If you're going to use a larger dry fava bean, you have to peel them. So you would soak them and peel them. But with these, you soak them, but you don't peel them. If you were to try to peel those, it would take you hours and hours and hours. So
okay, yeah, we don't want to do that.
do
No,
that.
that's not fun. Okay, chef, so now with any dried beans, you've got to soak them, right? So these are about to be soaked, and you can soak them. I know that you should soak them for at least 2.5 hours.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity, I would soak them overnight, though.
Overnight, okay. In cold water, or?
Yeah, in cold water, and you'll put them in the refrigerator as well.
I see, okay. So I know that you have done that. You've got some back there that you've actually cooked, and you've added a whole bunch of things. So let's look at that,
Sure.
and then you're just going to mash some of it. Tell me how this works.
Okay. So you're going to take your already cooked ful, and ful means it means fava. It refers to the fava bean.
And when you say already cooked, what?
Okay, this
has
been cooking with onions and tomatoes and some garlic, and just been cooking down.
Olive oil?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Actually, I was going to just drizzle a little olive oil in here.
Okay, so you add all of that, and you put it on a medium heat, or?
Well, no, a low heat. It's got to be very low and covered.
Okay, for how long?
Right. Well, this probably took, I would say, 4 hours. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
to cook it, it was on the heat for 4 hours. On the stove
Very,
top.
very low, yeah. Very, very low, as low as you can get it.
I see.
With a lid on.
Okay.
Because you need to break down the skin of that, of the baby fava bean.
Now, I would be worried that it would burn even that low. Or should you be stirring it often? Or?
Well, yeah, you will be, right. You have to keep that liquid level, right, until you want to start to reduce it out. So you keep a liquid level, cooking the bean, and the bean, of course, will absorb the moisture into the starch. But at a certain time, you're going to then start to cook and evaporate the moisture down. And you concentrate the flavors that are in the liquid.
I see. Okay, so all of that is cooked down to form this mash. And then what do you do with it at this point?
By working it in the pot, once it was done, it's pretty much mashed, right? But if you wanted to, enrich it with something like lemon juice or olive oil, you would do it in a bowl here, and then serve it to your guests or to your customers, either way.
I see. Okay, do you want to add some? And
Yeah. I think you could use a little olive oil.
Yeah.
Of course, extra virgin. It flavors it. Of course, extra virgin has so much flavor, and it's nutritious. And of course, its origin is the Mediterranean. And then, you want me to plate one here for you?
Yeah, please. Okay. I can't wait to try this. I've never tried it.
All right. Now, I would think this would be served at a lunch. Maybe not for breakfast. If breakfast, they would serve it with fried egg.
Fried egg right next to it?
Yeah.
Or?
It's very common to serve it with a little tomato relish.
And the pita bread, which is used in Egypt to eat everything,
That's right. That's right. You can pick up the ful with the pita bread or not. But there they would, for sure. There'd be more bread on that plate there.
Yeah.
You can garnish it with a few olives, which of course are also indigenous to the Mediterranean. And final garnish would be some chopped eggs. And then some parsley.
God, it really is gorgeous.
That's a pretty plate.
It's sunshine on a plate, I have to say.
And it's about that simple.
Why are you bringing it over there? It's got to come over towards me. What are you doing? Killing me. Okay.
It's good?
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was going to taste like that. It's definitely a bean dip, but it's got more flavor to it than your average ordinary bean dip. Wow.
Good.
It's very sweet. I was surprised by how sweet it is.
Well, there's onions in there, which of course adds sweetness to it too.
And I love the consistency. It's kind of chunky, hearty. I can understand why this would be a good breakfast food.
Oh, sure.
Gosh, well, Chef Rascoll, thank you so much for showing me.
My pleasure.
Who knew this could be so yummy?
And very inexpensive.
Oh, yeah.